Hello, Andy here and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. We are here in the village centre in the mining community, and since the last episode I have done a road all the way down to about there. I ran out of stone at that point. It's not fully finished, but I've started putting in the pathway. I'm going to do a bit more work on it now. I'm going to put in these sides and the sides around the bridge, and that will continue going all the way around the corner to around there where the next, another mine entrance will be based. And this bit here, there's a big dip, fill that in, made a little pond out of it, extended that pond to here, so the waterfall flows into there, and this comes down here and joins. I made that all finish off quite nicely. But this is looking quite nice now. Again, it's that pathway, but all the way around into here, into this area, and the pathway going out there, and then we'll get this one going in that way at some point in the near future. But let me turn my attention back to over here. So this is wide enough so far for, if you think a horse going down here, maybe there will be a cart. Let's start on this corner here and we'll take out there and we'll put a log coming up and take it above that there. I'm afraid, tree, you are going, actually, whereabouts are you? 1, 2, 3, yeah, one out. Shame. I'm going to have to get rid of all your leaves because I'll just cling to the wood. And then we can go 1, 2, 3 there, 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 and then we are kind of at that entrance there, so there we go. And what I'm doing now, I'm going to chuck you into there. Me. There's a torch there. There will be. Right, and then we'll take this all the way along. And then I'm going to come along and strip everything along here. And then I'm going to get some fencing in here. We'll just use that just to fill in here, give it some additional support down below. We'll take you out, put you in there, and then I'll come along here. And then every other one we'll leave a gap, and then come in and put some gates. I'll leave you off. I think they'll look better like that. We just need a cap on that. I think some deep slate. Have I got any deep slate here with me? No, I haven't. So I'm going to grab some deep slate and we'll give that a try on there. That's good. I like that. We can have some torches in here as well, and got some leaf blocks, which again coming down below in here. Not everywhere, just a little bit, just to give it the impression there's a bit of greenery around here as well growing up. Go down one more here. Let's go over this side and have a quick look. That's looking fine. I've got a couple of, no, they're not bones. I've got a couple of bones on me there. In fact, before I do that, took a couple of bits of bone meal down on the ground. There we go. Let's have a look on this side. That's fine. That is fine. I like that. So, with that now in place, I'm going to add this on around here, all around here, down the side there, and then we'll take this all the way around. does continue a bit more. Let's got some more trees down, I think. But yeah, we can go back through here. And then I think somewhere around here is going to be the next mine. Where is it? It's through there. Just see the pillar there. Then we come out here to this next mine, and that'll be good. So let me crack on with that, and we'll take it from there. Right, we've now finished all our decoration around here. It is looking a lot better. Really, I'm liking it down here now. Let's just go over to this bit. This was my little temporary setup. But there we go. That's our valley in place. Pathway, the road going down, the bridge across, and it goes off. It doesn't go right onto the mine, but it goes pretty far. We'll have a look, go down here. But come along with a bit of bone meal and a few more trees around the edges. Added lanterns in, trying to get rid of the torches. There's still a few left around still. Actually, it's quite more than a few. But we'll keep working on those. I might come in with some like, a bit of glowstone and some carpeting just to hide some light in. Thinking about doing something with this yet, I'm not quite sure. Maybe mixing some like cobble to make it like the walls being shored up. It comes around here. And get underneath. I'll come back this way a little bit. Underneath here. Been adding some of the leaf blocks as well. Just like there's been like undergrowth underneath the bridge as well. Might actually see if we can clear a bit more land there. Maybe get that water flow more into this pond. I could do that. But it does eventually come all the way around here. And then it comes out. This is about the end of where the supported road is, and then that goes off into that section there. So I need to go and clear some more trees out. I can do that off camera, but this makes this valley feel more part of it. I can just make out the Miners Guild in the distance from here. So basically anyone who comes around this bend hits this part here. As I come into here, they'll start seeing the Miners Guild in the distance. They know they're approaching this area, and we're really doing to get a name for it. But that is all good. Right, so what I'm now going to turn my attention to, and back here at the Miners Guild, is the actual mine itself. I won't keep leaving doors open, whoever is doing that. Not me. It's not me. Let me get some blocks, we'll get some of you. I'll chuck you into there. And I want, actually, first things first, I want, and then some of you, and I'll need some stairs. So if we're coming down here, this is where entrance to the mine area. I've been in here, I've been clearing this out a little bit and put this staircase in going down. And what we'll do now is start adding some decor to this to make this a formal staircase. I'm going to put these blocks down each side, and I'll do the same on the other side. And then we'll just top this off as well. And there we go, we've actually now got a staircase where it's in place and can take us all the way down to here. And that's great. Now what I want to do now is get down to that level. I'm thinking probably, so we want to put a barrier here. And that's going to be too close to there. Do we want to turn that more into a walkway? So we just come back this way a little bit here and just clear out some of this here. Again, 1, 2, 3 wide. Just get one side done, and then we'll see where that comes out at. That's fine. If we want to make this a little bit wider, so if I say, so that's 3 wide there, we'll just take this bit out of here as well. Just so I've got a bit of a walkway on there, we can widen this walkway up down here as well for the mine. So that's like so. In theory, if I want to put this staircase in here, go 1, 2, 3, and it's to that level. And then we can just dig all this out. Get this staircase in place. I'm going to widen this path a little bit that way, but I want to widen it all the way over here because I want to put a staircase going down to there, and then be in a position where I'm down at that level, and then We're slowly working our way into this mine, and then we need to get something to go down into there where we can further exploring. So I'll tell you what, I'm getting a bit of digging done now rather than me doing all this on camera. We'll see how far we get down. Right, we've got a staircase in here. So we did this last time, and then down to this level. And so now I've got this coming down this way. I opened this back a little bit, and it actually opened a little bit more of this ravine we've got coming here. So a bit of copper in there, but not much else. But I might do a bit more digging just to see what else is down that way. I can come down to this level. I'm not going any further back that way, but there is areas to explore, and that does lead back outside as well from that way as well. But we can come down here. I've been trying to work out the best way to get this staircase in. So I've dug this back here. And again, these areas now, I can maybe decorate these with some barrels and so forth. I'm not bothered about the decoration at the moment. It's more getting the functional staircase in place. And then we can come all the way down to here. Carving it all out. Putting this proper staircase in there so the miners can get up and down here safely. This can come down to here. And at this point, I forgot where I was going, but the staircase does come down here a little bit more to this cave. Now down here I may do a little few just into the ground to see whether the miners are looking for any ores into the rock, but that is a dead end. And then if you come back up here, there's two options here. There is that mineshaft entrance there, or you come around this way. That then does actually lead back in that mineshaft there, so they are connected. But this way leads out into this underground area here, where there's a lush cave over there, which we looked at a few episodes ago, and it's a little bit dark in this corner here. And then up here we do have our, cave spider spawner we discovered. There was a creeper here a while ago. And there's still a lot more down here we have got to explore. Let me know, do you want to see me explore this on camera, or are you not bothered? Are you happy with me to do what happened there? Dust suddenly sunk down. Are you happy with me to do this off camera and then just feedback afterwards? Let me just get back out of it. So that is our mine entrance a bit more sorted out there. I want to start including some other mines as well. This is a mine that goes deep down. And I've got to say the pathway out of the village goes to another mineshaft. I've got another one as well, which isn't really deep at all, but it's a nice entrance hole into the ground. In fact, what I'll do, I'll just pop over there and I'll show it you and I'll explain what I would like to do with that one. So this one, it's not too far all from where we are. See the miners go down the distance of my home there. But in here, quite excited when I found this, but then it went to nothing. So that is the dead end, and this just loops around this big large pillar here. But I'm thinking about clearing this all out, having a big open area, and now actually having mines going down to different levels, because now that all the ores are mined at different levels. So like iron's best at 16 and copper's at whatever copper's at, I think it's 46, something like that, and diamonds down at minus 59, all that sort of stuff. Having chutes off to different levels for different ores. Not that I do much strip mine and stuff like that, but the miners have got this entrance here and they've got this mine. It's not so much a natural cave, but this is one, but there's some prospecting in. That could be a potential option as well. I quite like that idea, and it's not that far away as well off the path what we've already got in place. But now I think what I would like to do is tackle Toolsmith here. Thinking about having some sort of a circular type station here for him to work at, with a home at the back. Maybe putting some brick walls in there, some steps coming up to it. So what I'm going to do now is we'll sleep, get some materials, and we'll have a bit of a time lapse. And with that time lapse out of the way, we have got one Toolsmiths shop and house. So there's still needs some work at the front because we need pathways going up to it. But this is going to be his shop here. So I've got my bucket now, I can put my lava in. That's going to be his forge area. I need to take up the floor. I'm going to replace the floor with tuft. Bring a different material into the brick walls we've got on the side. The cobbler, etc. and stone. There we go, we'll put this in here and that gives us a floor. There we go, and I've got some iron bars as well, just to put a little protection around the edge of the lava. Holding up the chimney, which is taking any fumes outside. I could do a bit of copper just to fill these gaps in. If I then on these corners here, and if I do them for all of them, that's better, and that fills that in there. Chimney's going out. We'll come back in here and we'll put some workbenches in around the edges. Need to get some slabs in there just to sort of round that off. This is going to be his home and actually part of his business. What I want to do, come back into his business. If I take that away there, that's going to break through into the house here. Let me just fill this in. Actually, put a torch up there. I'll have to come back and get some blocks just to fill this in. Oh, actually, I might leave this open. Put like a little bit of ceiling on here, maybe some storage in here. But then that'll come through into here. This will be just part of his shop. So you can either come in here to his shop, or that's his work area, his furnace. And then we'll have some stairs going up, and he's got that floor and that floor for his home. But I think that'll be quite nice. And I'm going to put some steps going up that way and up that way around the edge, or just maybe one of them, and then we'll have a black stone wall. I've got some cracked brick here. Let me just get rid of some of this junk I've got in my inventory. Let me just make a little bit more of the deep slate. I will probably put the staircase this side, but if you come back this way, and then if I give him 2 for walking on. Oops, there's it. We'll just put just to get an idea of size, what we need. I'll come back and test this afterwards. Again, this is now where I don't care if I'm going to go over the edge of this and use part of the edge, that's fine. And then we'll go 1, 2, and then we'll put a staircase in. Have I got any stairs with me? Okay, then just take some of this dirt out here, and then we'll go 1. I'll pop these in this way up to that level, and then we'll also then now we'll block that up and add that as extra security that way. We'll take you with a view. Quite a bit too much there. I can always bring this back in that way. So for this in, this will go up their way. You can actually walk around that way a little bit into his forge there. Take this out, replace the material there, bring this round, entrance into here, decorate the interior. I've been going around the edges, just adding a bit more detail around the edge, and we'll work out which one of these will have windows in. Some will, some won't. And then that way I've got a flower box up there, so a little window there, and probably big windows here. But I'll have to do the interior as well. Maybe have a back door here. Would we want a back door here? No, we probably won't want a back door there. But I think there's quite a bit to do now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut away here now, get some of this all done, and hopefully we shouldn't be far off. Alright everyone, the tool station shop is now complete. So here we go. And that is it, and the home as well. everything is being finished and decorated up. So there is 2 pathways going up. No, sorry, there's 1 pathway going up. I took 1 out. I did have 1 there initially in my initial design, but we've got a pathway coming up here to the front of the shop. Entrance to the shop, little tool maker icon outside, and then coming around here, it comes on into his workshop. So he's got a couple of tools he's working on at the moment. I think I might have chuck an anvil in there at some point as well, just to add in a bit of item as well. A couple of cups from his drinks as he goes along, and his lava he's been working on with his chimney. And then you can come through into here, some additional storage in here. He's got some tools and some of his equipment for making some tools. That is just the door to the outside. He's got a little counter here now. He's got a couple of items on this tools on display. He's only doing pickaxes at the moment, however other tools are available. But pickaxes are the main thing they need down in the mine. Got some bookcases here to represent his orders. And then we squeeze up here, and it comes up here into his little lounge area. He's got a little kitchen area here, a little bit of a dining space, and some settees in front of a fire, keeping him warm at night and his family. And upstairs, a bit bare, but here he's got a couple of beds. I might break this up and put like an extra room. Put like a walls on there and there, and put a little room in there maybe. Another bed in there. He's got a couple of beds in there. A bit plain and simple, but then again, all he does is sleep up there and nothing else. Oops, daisy. I'll come out the front door as well. But that is our toolsmith. We've now got the first trade in here, and that is looking very good. Have I got any blocks for lifting up on? And if I come over here, so I've got 3 buildings over this side here, all starting to blend in. In fact, I might get some beeswax and wax the top of. No, I'm going to let that oxidize. I need to wax top of that actually, and get the tune from there. And we've got the pathway going down the valley. It's all looking very good. That's now starting to go green even more, which I like. Let's go get some beeswax now before we finish, and we'll go and do our first waxing. I know there is at least 1 up here that has shined. So if I right click that with an axe, there we go. Wax on, wax off. But now I can, oops, there's it. If I start going around here and waxing all of this, I'm not going to do it all now, I don't think. Yeah, you can't wax something body wax, that's good. So I use this wax up on here. There we go. Okay, we'll just unwax you for the moment. Don't think there's any others. There we go. That's fine. That just fell off then. But this part of the valley down here, 3 buildings looking fine. I'll run this pathway, probably take it down around the back here as well. But that's looking good now. Starting to get some buildings in there as we expand going forward. But guys, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't done already. Ring the bell to be notified of future content. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.